Alright, hey guys, I thought I would make a video about a couple of the other disorders I have. I'm just going to be doing like a series of little videos of disorders that I have. So the first one would be ADHD. If you don't know what that is, it stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It's actually really common. It's very commonly diagnosed now, like nowadays. But I often think it's overdiagnosed, and it's not really like a weird thing to have ADHD anymore. It's really not, because a lot of people are diagnosed with it. But what it does for me really is I'm always hyper, always. I always have been, even as a kid. But I don't really think that's a problem, because I mean all kids are hyper. Well, not all, but a lot of them are. But when the ADHD like becomes a problem, that's when it needs to be diagnosed. And it usually becomes a problem not because of the hyperactivity, but because of the inability to focus. Like for me, like for the diagnosis of attention deficit disorder, you have to have problems concentrating or easily distracted in 2 or more settings. So it can't just be school, it can't just be when your mom's talking to you, it has to be at home, at school, at work. It has to be in 2 or more places where you're not capable of paying attention and staying on one thing. And that's where it became a problem with me, is because like it's not even just in school. It's like I'll be doing something and I don't know what, like I'll jump from one thing to the next. I mean, I know a lot of people do that, but when it becomes a problem is when it should be diagnosed and treated, which for me it can be a problem. But um usually as the patient gets older, it kind of not really goes away, but it gets a lot more mild. So mine's not really that bad anymore. But when I was really little, like I was jumping off the walls, I couldn't focus on one thing at a time. It just wasn't a thing. It didn't happen. So a lot of people have ADHD. It's really not that big of a deal. Um, it's probably one of the most common disorders out there, actually. I would venture to say the most common. I don't really know anything else that's as common as ADHD now. But, yep, so there's my ADHD video. That's about it. There's not really much on it. It's a pretty common disorder. Most people know about it. Alright, so see you in the next video. Bye.